Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see about bubble sort algorithm. So now we will see what is bubble sort. Bubble sort is the algorithm that works repeatedly by swapping the adjacent element if they are in the wrong order. So sorting means like array will be there. In that array the elements are arranged. We are going to sort that elements in the ascending or descending order. So now I'm going to sort the integer array. We can sort the character array also. It is not compulsory to do in the integer array only. We can take the character array also. So but now I'm going to do in the integer array. So by taking the example, I'll explain you how to do. So I'll take the element in the array. Five, 6, 3, 9 and 2. I have given 5 elements in the array. So by seeing this we come to know this is not in the correct order. So in this we are going to implement bubble sort. We have this element. First we are going to check the first element and the second element. Like the adjacent element we are going to check and we are going to swap that element. Like I am going to arrange the elements in the ascending order. So first two numbers I am going to check. For 5 and 6 I am going to check. If 5 is greater than 6, I am going to interchange, or else I'll keep as it is. Now and the third condition 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 condition. So 6 is greater than 3. Yes, it is true. And then I'm going to swap this 3 to second place. So 5, 3, 6, 9, 2. And then now I'm going to check the third element and the fourth element. So 6 is greater than 9. No, it is false. So I'm going to write as it is 5, 3, 6, 9, 2. And then I'm going to check the fourth and the fifth place. So 9 and 2. 9 is greater than 2. Yes, it is true. I'm going to interchange that one. 2, 9. This and all I am going to put as it is. 3 and 5. See, we have did these 5 steps. We have got the biggest number in the last. Right? We have to do this step. So we have to do this step until we get the number in the order. So in the first iteration, have got the largest number at the last. In the second iteration, I'll get the second largest. Second largest is what? 6. I'll get same like this step only again we have to do. In order to waste the time, I'm going to show the last values like 5, 3, 2, 6, 9. Sorry, this also it is going to interchange. I have written wrong. Like 3 and 5 will be there. Okay, see, we have got the second largest in the second place. And then in the third iteration, see, this full will be in the first iteration, and again the same process we are going to do, and we will get this one. This is what the second iteration. In the third iteration, we will get the third largest number like that, and the fourth largest number like this. We will get in the fourth iteration, we will get the number as 2 comma 3 comma, the fourth iteration we will get 2 comma 3 comma 5 comma 6 comma 9. This is what the sorting number. After all this, we will get the elements ordered in the fourth iteration, right? So this is what the bubble sort. So for this, we need two loops. Why I am using the two loops, I'll see you. For the first loop, the iteration, in order to get the largest element in the last, I'm going to use the for loop. Okay, inner for loop I will use in order to get the largest number first, and the next largest number and the next largest number I'll get. This is what the inner loop I'm going to use. So the next second for loop why I'm using means, that is what I'm using in the outer loop, which is something repeatedly what we should do means, in the code I'll say you how to do. See, this process I'm going to do in the first iteration, this much 4 steps I did, and the second iteration again the 4 steps or 3 steps it will come like this steps is going to do in the iteration itself, right? So this is what I'm going to use in the second for loop, that is the outer loop. I'll teach you in the code how to do. I'm defining the function def in the array. In order to take the array, I should input the array elements. Array is equals to same number I'm going to take like what I have explained in the notepad, 5 comma 3 comma 6 comma 2 comma 9. I've took the 5 elements in the array. So I am defining the function sort, and I'm using the for loop. For what I'm using this for loop? In order to iterate the multiple times. So for I range from where I'm going to take, like to the length of that array. How much? 5, right? How many elements are there? 5 elements. So for that I'm taking first loop, I'm going to check full whatever the length is there. Length of the array I'm going to check in the for loop in order to do the multiple iteration. So next I'm going to use the next loop in order to swap the elements. For j in range, from where I'm going to check 0 till the length of that array, and minus I, I'll say why I'm using this minus I, and minus 1, because we have 5 elements, right? In the 5 elements we will get in the fourth iteration itself, like first element will be first largest element will be sorted at last, right? Like this, and the second like this, and the third like this. I'm going to sort in the fourth iteration only. I'll get this much, right? At last, what numbers it is going to remain, it should be placed in the in this first element only. So for that I am going to use length of that array minus I and then minus 1. I think you have cleared this one. Sorry. So for that only I have used, in order to swap the elements, I have used the for j in the range. Then I'm going to check the condition. How? If that array of j is greater than array of j plus 1. Why I have used j means the first number I am going to take 3 and j plus 1. J whatever the first index, 1 plus 1 2 2. These two conditions, first number j I am going to check with the second number, like j 5 is greater than 3, like that I am going to check the condition. If the condition is true, if the condition is true, I am going to swap the number. Array of j comma array of j plus 1 is equals to array of j plus 1 comma array of j. I'm checking the condition, and if it is true, I'm going to swap the elements, and then I'm going to print that I'm going to call that function sort array. And I've got the number in the correct order: 2 3 5 6 9. This is what the bubble sort. Thank you.